Good morning, everyone. This is the Spark Sports YouTube and Periscope channel from SparkSports.ca. My name is Al Mack, and this is a UFC Fight Island 3 betting recap show for the main event, Whittaker versus Till. And we're coming off a 46 and 16 plus 2.94 unit night of UFC betting on last night's card. So the updated Spark Sports 2020 MMA betting record: 283 wins, 159 losses for 12.85 units profit, verified via OddsPortal. There's a link for that OddsPortal profile for Spark Sports in the description. Now, as always, do us a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, retweet the video if you can from the Spark Sports Bets Twitter page, which I am about to do right now. If you bear with me, please, for just one moment. Sorry, guys. And yeah, also be sure to follow along on Twitter. In the next few weeks to come, we're going to have a ton of coverage of the return of North American sports betting for North American sports, MLB, NBA, NHL. We got so much content that's going to be coming, and as always, SparkSports.ca for in-depth sports betting analysis as well. This video is powered by StreamYard. If you like what you see, sign up with the promo link in the description for money off your own StreamYard membership. Another thing, sign up for the sportsbooks in the description using our affiliate links. You can support that way. And also, if you like to skip all that, you can just tip or donate directly to the channel. Or PayPal link is in the description. All right, so let's get started. UFC Fight Island 3, the last fight card of the Abu Dhabi stint here. And let's get into the main event. UFC men's middleweight Robert Whittaker defeats Darren Till via unanimous decision, 48-47 across the board. So Whittaker cashes as a plus 155 favorite on the money line. He opened at like what, minus 105, minus 110, I think. Like, this is pretty close to even when it opened. And I saw Whittaker at like plus 163 at post time on Bet365. But best fight odds gives me the best odds on him at close at minus 155 on the money line. So that's what he closed at, and best odds too. So and then he cashes to win by decision at plus 295. Fight goes over the total of 3.5 rounds at minus 123, and fight goes the distance prop cashes at plus 125. So 2-1 on the main event best bets video this week. So we gave out Till, we gave out the over, and we gave out fight goes the distance. So I'm pretty happy about that. We'll get into it. Bettors who have now backed Whittaker to win by decision in 15 of his career UFC bouts have gone 7-8 for plus 14.42 units profit. So if you bet $100 on Whittaker by decision in all 15 of his career fights, not only are you up $1,442, but even with those 8 losses, you're still profiting $96 per fight, win or lose. So, you know, I'm not exactly kicking myself for taking Till in this one, but looking back, I had a good read on this fight. I had a good read on it going deep, but I should have known based on the level of experience that Whittaker had that he was going to be able to survive and show adversity, and that it was going to take a lot to finish him. And he showed that championship level of competition. And I'm not saying in any way that Till doesn't have that championship level. It's just that I feel like Whittaker made that he was more comfortable, whereas Till was he just seemed to be almost afraid of Whittaker's power, where he was just so hesitant to get in on the inside, and he has so much ability. He's so talented with his feints and with his striking. He's just so unique, but it seemed like he just didn't want to step in. And he just doesn't have that do or die experience yet. it's a lot of finesse, but of course he got a lot of time to grow into the, he's only 27 years of age. So all in all, I thought it was a great performance by both of these guys. So as for the division trends, the over in the UFC men's middleweight division since the start of 2019 has now improved to 41-22 for 4.09 units profit over the last year and a half. And then the favorite improves to 39-24 since the start of last January. So probable trend, profitable and probable trends in the UFC division, UFC middleweight division continues on both fronts there. So yeah, a bit of a postmortem on this event quickly. Look, it seems as though Till's movement was really neutralized in that second round with that leg stomp that Whittaker landed. I think that Till said after the fight that he thinks that he might need surgery. It was pretty vicious. It was a vicious leg kick that clearly did some damage. Till told his corner in between rounds that he wasn't able to bounce on that leg, which is unfortunate, because Till, he's a really mobile fighter. And the way that I broke this fight down was that he was going to be able to threaten with that back leg kick and really stick and move. And, but once that knee got banged up in that second round, it was pretty much over for that back leg kick as a threat. And he was throwing it, but nothing with real force or intention. And he wasn't really landing. That's just what happens when you're almost hesitant when you have an injured leg, but you have to still use it on your offense. He also ended up, he did such a really good job in the first round of boxing out Whittaker with that front leg, just his footwork, that front leg. He just did a really good job of pushing him back, and with that lead leg, with the combination of that trapped left hand and then also that back leg kick, the threat of both of those things, it just pushed him back. And we've seen him do that against Gastelum, and we've seen him do that really well in this first round. But then that knee injury happened, and you didn't see that anymore. His movement slowed down. And again, it's unfortunate if you back there until, because you didn't really get a full performance due to that mid-fight injury. So it's kind of rough. But look, it is what it is, man. This is cage fighting. He's not making any excuses, so I shouldn't either. I thought I broke the fight down as well as I could based on my knowledge and based on what I learned looking into these guys and looking into the tape. And it pretty much went how I thought, although it wasn't really a chess match in that first round. It started off a lot different than I thought. Whittaker got caught, and it looked like Till might have had it done, might have had the finish, but he settled down. Whittaker settled down, and he got into the groove, and then it turned into that chess match that I thought it would. So yeah, 2-1 on the main event best bets videos this week. Almost got the sweep, but Whittaker prevented that. But it was a fun fight to watch, man. Darren Till is super, super entertaining, and these two guys, they're still pretty young in their late 20s. I think they got a lot of fight left in them. I don't know what happens with Whittaker after this. If they give him a rematch with Adesanya or the title shot with Costa, depending on who wins that matchup between them. But really, he set himself up. He set himself up all right. He kind of didn't really kind of seemed a little bit passive in that post-fight interview, which seems a little bit odd to me. If you're coming back with this big statement comeback victory, I think that he should have made more of a statement in his post-fight. He seemed just like content with, he even said himself, whoever they put in front of me, I'll fight. I don't think that they should do that. What if they bring him Anderson Silva, or, it's not a smart move. He should be demanding for the title shot. As for Till's a contender, man. He's the real deal. This is one of those losses where his stock is only gonna go up. And if the right people have a say in what happens next for him, his stock's only going to rise with the company. So again, it should act as a win. It's a loss on his record, but as far as buy power goes for him, I think I think it was a positive step forward for him. So again, it is what it is with the Till pick. We're gonna move on. Let's get back to UFC Apex next week, man. I'm gonna turn off this video. I'm gonna get right back into the numbers. We also have one championship this week. No surrender on July 31st. So that's, I think, Thursday, early morning, late night for us here in North America. So I'll try to have some content for that one. See if I can find some historical betting data on these fighters. I know a lot of the fighters based on the eye test, but I like to look at like the measure of expectation. And with one championship, it's kind of hard to do that because it's hard to find the historical odds, or sometimes there's a gap, and I really don't like when there's a gap. So we might have to go to the division trends, but we'll have something. We got two decent combat sport events coming this week, so stay tuned. We got the NBA and NHL, so stay tuned to the channel, guys. I'm gonna turn off this video. I'm gonna start breaking down that fight, Brunson and Shabazian, and we'll have the main event video a little bit earlier this week, the division trends video a little bit earlier this week, the best bets video. With the fights being back in North America now, there's a little bit less of a delay as far as the odds and as far as, based on the weigh-ins and media availability. So, I'll be breaking down Brunson and Shabazian with some, just with a little bit more urgency. So we won't have to wait until Friday at midnight to get the best bets video in. So yeah, we'll have a video up shortly for that main event betting guide. And until then, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, please like and subscribe to the channel either on YouTube or on Periscope. Follow on Twitter at SparkSportsBets as well. We're going to have a ton of sports betting content, SparkSports.ca. And yeah, until next time, be safe, bet safe, wear a mask out there, and enjoy yourselves. Talk to you later, guys.